Hello, this is XL, or known as GBO2, and we're going to be talking about the Toddesritter, and it's some good goddamn metal stapler. And man, oh man, this thing just gotta rake them points. This has just a whole plethora of just non-stop. Everything on this mole suit is just good. It's just, oh man, you just be literally withering opponents just left and right with this mobile suit. And you know, when you get a whole bunch of guys like in a group like this, you can just challenge almost every single one of them if you can get out of the situation good enough. And when I mean get out of the whole situation really good enough, you can do some really nice, let's just say, damage. Now, yeah, this thing's just got a real nice response of a lot of hello there, you know. It's just, I love this, how this thing just goes out, man. It just blasts. It's just blast non-stop. Toddesritter can basically, you know, it can aim in a whole group. You can aim at one guy, you can aim at another guy, you can aim at 3 guys, you can aim at 4 guys. And you know, I think I have a specific video of this Toddesritter just trying to aim at a bunch of guys, and you know, yeah, and this thing basically lets everything out. And what I mean lets everything out, it's just nothing but beam confetti. Now, I enjoy this mobile suit so much that yeah, sometimes you just go against a lot of mobile suits when you're going in 1v1s, or you know, 2v2s, or 3v3s, any sort of, you know, type of moment. With this mole suit, this thing just, it just crumbles anything it wants to. Look at this. I know that they're just a bunch of, you know, sitting targets, like a bunch of mannequins sitting in one position, but just putting this in perspective in matches, it's so easy going to just, you know, nicely goes after any sort of, you know, HP. It's just like, ooh, HP, I want some of that, and it just goes in. Look at this. Very nice. This is Toddesritter. Look at this. If you want to be evil, use this thing. Yeah, it's just, it really is basically a stomper, you know. It's so nasty. Look at this. Going in. Imagine there was just a bunch of guys just headed towards you and they're missing their shots, and you have your shots lined up, and you know, your MCOMs basically can stagger whoever is within its range. And when I mean within its range, it does some real nice damage. Now, the beam rifle is my favorite part of this whole mobile suit. It just pumps like pump. I like that. Now, it's just, I love how this thing works. It's so smooth. Now, there will be moments where your MCOMs won't, you know, land, and you know, if it doesn't land, you still have a whole bunch of other weaponry that the thing just lets go of. and it has this really nice rapid response. You know, it's just a bunch of, you know, hello there, I just got a bunch load of nastiness thingy-majiggies on me. Now this is one of those mobile suits, you know, it's pretty damn spiky, you know, it kind of reminds me of a porcupine, you know, and then you fall on the porcupine and you get close to this thing, it's just going to hurt you. It literally is. Now, a lot of players, when they be using the Toddesritter, they're really aggressive with this mobile suit. Now, I have a ton of videos of a Toddesritter, but I'm basically doing, you know, videos, you know, golden. You know, I just wanted to go the golden route this whole week, just nothing but golden mobile suits. And you know, why the heck not? You know, golden means like 3 times harder each goddamn match. And yeah, it's just one of these mobile suits, just one of these in your team, and 650 is just going to reign supreme. Now, yeah, very nice. It's got the real nice speed. You know, it's got some stuff right here. Trying to land my shots right here. And you know, the thing about the Toddesritter beam rifle, you know, you can follow up for the next shots with this thing. And right there, I totally did not even aim at that Rick Diaz right there. And as you can see, the shot basically connected right behind him. Right over here, I was getting shot from behind. And yeah, I basically left my back open for a bunch of opponents. That's just a, you know, a very big uh-oh for me. And when I mean a big uh-oh, you know, if there's a whole bunch of guys who are just trying to aim at your back, just, yeah, that was just a really terrible idea on my part. I know this is not a word, but you know, it's just, man oh man, this thing could be so goddamn freaking beam-tastic. Makes the scientists happy when they hear the word beam, you know, it just gives them the real nice jitter. Going over here, trying to land my shots right over here, but you know, it's just really terrible display of missing right there. That's just, if I wanted to, you know, show off my missing skills, that was just perfect miss. Going after this Toddesritter just beaming and wobbing right there. My incons miss right there, and you know, as I was saying, you know, incons actually miss, but when you're literally in direct contact with the mobile suit in front of this thing, like if you're like really close range with this thing, oh man, you can do some really nice deadly follow-ups. Going over here, and this thing's got a real nice, you know, very epic pattern. And the pattern is, you know, you gotta feel the beam. You gotta be one with the beam right here. Look at, going after this really nice Zaku 3 custom. One of those mobile suits can just literally knock this mobile suit out if I totally did not see that thing coming, and it just, you know, goes in real nice and deep with this heavy melee, you know, cuts my legs off. Now this thing basically gives a whole nice series of, you know, meltdown. And when I mean meltdown, look at this. Very, very nice. Very nice. And it's just one of those mole suits that just has a real nice satisfactory. Right there, my MCON's missed. My tri-beam mega particle cannon. It's basically kind of like a mega cannon from a Bawu, you know, Bawu's got this really nice cannon right there, a tri-beam cannon. Those three connect, man. They just, it's like tic-tac-toe. Going over here, going over here. Did a nice finishing shot with that tri-beam mega particle cannon. There's nothing more satisfying when you have a whole body full of broken bones. Going over here. Player just completely surrounded right here. Really bad scenario for that Zaku 3. Very nice. Going after this guy with his really nice machine gun, giving him some of that double action feel right there. Very nice. And the thing about this mole suit is just, it's so good. It's like a team player every single goddamn match I have with this thing. It's so goddamn good. And the way it looks, you know, it just doesn't give a whole look of disappointment or sadness. It just feels so good, man. Now, if you're a new player and you just basically grab this mole suit like right off the bat, the more you practice with this mole suit, the more and more you just, oh man, it's just so. Sometimes just some players just can't handle this thing, and when I mean some players can't handle this thing, it's got this really crazy whole sort of stagger momentum that this thing just, you know, lets out. Look at that. Naisu Bimu. Going over here. Slapping shot after shot, missing shots. Look at this. Now, when you're rocking this mole suit, I just highly recommend going for beam, you know, like range boost for beam, you know, some good stuff. Doing that whole sort of beam momentum on this thing is just what you want to, you know, roll with this thing. Look at that. He was drowning on that, you know, that color. He's drowning on the beam right there. Going over here, blasting. It's just like miss. It's just like, oh man. But when this thing is on ground matches, this thing just, wow, very nice. And I don't know why, but you know, when I'm using this mole suit, I just love the sound of the beam. Now, it's just, oh, I like how this mobile suit look. It's very nice. Now this is basically kind of like a experimental mobile suit. I feel like this mobile suit can probably go toe to toe with, you know, the unicorn, or the Zazabi, or the Shinanju, or something like that. But look at this, just keeping up with any sort of mobile suit that I really need. You know, I just go in there with the nice speed, going over there, and I just got basically tipped. You know, I just got tipped on the, I don't know where I got tipped, but I just got, you know, hit by something. Trying to do a really nice follow-up on this mobile suit. Look at this, letting it go. I'm going blasted. Look at this. I freaking love this thing. Oh god. Devs, you've done it again. Going over here. Look at this. And it spins. Now this is, you know, one of those videos that I was basically explaining. I didn't even launch Hades at all with this mobile suit. At all. And I don't know why, but every single time that I tried to launch Hades, I would just die in like the weirdest times. I'm just like, okay, man, it's just, I wanna go super, but I can't go super. And they just literally throw a porcupine at my face, and I just can't handle it. Going over here, trying to, you know, do a little guard session right here with this really nice mobile suits. And it's like, god damn it, Jimmy, why did you put this Toddesritter in the goddamn critter area? This is the farmer's market. That thing don't belong here. They're trying to go in here. I'm trying to go blasty. Look at this. Love it. I'm in love with this Toddesritter. It's just this mobile suit. It's got maneuver armor for a general. Maneuver armor for a general, that is what I like to hear. And it's got a real nice dodge roll, you know, to just top it off. As you can see, you know, throughout that whole session, I was basically aiming at whoever I needed at a specific moment. You know, if you want to aim at 3 guys, don't worry, your income got your back. And yeah, very I just, this is the mobile suit. Everybody was talking about it when this mobile suit came out, and you know, I was just like, wow, it's really impressive. It's so impressive, man. The movement, so nice, so oily. Going over here, Toddesritter trying to shoot at me. Going after this mobile suit. Going after the Toddesritter next. And I'm gonna basically put out more videos of this mobile suit like today. And majority of them, some of them were first place also. And you know, just can't fit them all, you know, I just want to squeeze it in. Look at this thing. Very nice. Look at this. Doing the Ichi right here. Ichi ni san yon. Look at this thing, man. It's got 6 shots, man. Look at this. Very nice. every single time when I'm just going through my list of mobile suits and I see this mobile suit in my list, I start fantasizing. Going over here, Lastin. Look at this. Very, very. Oh, it's so awkward. It's so awkward when you're a raid and you're trying to approach this mobile suit, but this mobile suit can just stagger you any minute it wants to, if you choose the right weapons for the scenario. And when you choose the right weapons for the scenario with this mobile suit, yeah, it's really not fun. It's really not fun to go up against. Very savage. This thing got this really nice, you know, contraption. You know, it's basically got this beam rifle, then it's got this MCOM, then it's got this other MCOM that staggers if it lands, then it's got these really nice machine guns, and then, you know, to top it off, it's got the beam shield of, you know, the evil Bawu. But yes, very nice. EX Gundam did a really nice shot at a very long distance. That's basically a sniper mobile suit, and if that mobile suit keeps a distance, like a real nice distance away from this mobile suit, that thing can get, you know, on top of the situation pretty damn well. But you know, if the Toddesritter is in close proximity of that mobile suit, it just, oh man, very nice. Look at this, going back into the match. This dude thought he could go in there, take out my friend. Trying to do a nice strike with this mole suit. Beam rifle reloaded. Flicked my goddamn beam rifle. Doing this. These are the sort of matches you would get with this mole suit, basically. And you know, if you're trying to like really get good at this thing, and you know, you get good with this mole suit just naturally. You know, every single time I'd be using this mole suit, oh man, very I love this thing. And it's got a nice shield too. Like our team member FGG with his Mark II did a lot of nice work right there. And you know, that Cubile Mark II is just, when that thing gets close, oh man, it just so good. Now in this team, I didn't know why the game gave me a whole team full of D minuses, but I think it's trying to even out since I'm an A minus. But you know, games like this, just, it's another good example of this mobile suit just handling many mobile suits all in the same time, and it's kind of good, you know. It's got the blue eyes, you know, blue eyes for that demise. It's got blue eyes like Neptune. Going over here, boosting. And you can play this mole suit in all sorts of ways. You can go for a melee build, but you know, melee build won't do as much damage when you're trying to go for, you know, the range. But man, oh man, it just does some real nasty work, you know. Some players, they just move so quick in this mole suit. I just can't even aim at this thing. And you know, I just play kind of in a, you know, decent way, but there are players who can play a little bit more faster than I can with this Toddesritter. And you know, sometimes I'm just like, oh man, you know, I want to get on that sort of, you know, feel for this thing. Going after this mobile suit, going after a disadvantaged mobile suit, trying to aim at him. Look at this, MCOM. He doesn't have MCOM. This is totally unfair. You know, this is when the Super Gundam was not facing this sort of mobile suit, and you know, just mobile suits with MCOMs just make the whole situation just absolutely unbearable. And when I mean unbearable, just look at this, doing the good old-fashioned click right there, using this mobile suit's potential of maneuver armor. Look at that, maneuver armor saves the day. If I had to rate this mobile suit, I'd give this a 14 out of 10 because of just the absolute brutality this thing can just go through. It's just, oh, so good, so good. And basically all the things about this mobile suit, you know, it's got this real nice ability of Hades, but throughout this whole video I did not use Hades. Like throughout this whole sort of thing, I was like, bruh, if I would just use Hades like right off the bat, I could just be a little bit more, you know, it could be really nasty. With this mobile suit with Hades just activated, Hades just makes everything, you know, really messed up. Going over here, boosting, going after that guy. This is the whole sort of thing that I was showing, you know, aiming at a whole bunch of guys. Look at this. This is kind of like a shooting gallery if I was aiming my shots perfectly right here. If you know, there were basically 4 players right there, I could have aimed pretty nicely. Going over here, going after round, hit the player's shield, miss my shot. Look at this, very nice. Try to use the maneuver armor, missing my shots. Typical. Look at that. Very nice. If you want to grab the whole team's attention, this is the mobile suit for you. It's just, oh man. Definitely 14 out of 10. And sometimes, you know, when you're just going in for full-on beams on a dude, they just, I can't handle it. Boosting, going after shot after shot after shot, trying to land my shot right there. Look at that. Very nice. And you know, this mole suit's got this really nice distance, which, you know, it's got this distance that it's good enough for whatever sort of engagement it needs to get into. Now it's good in ground and space, but I feel like this mole suit is just an absolute monster in space. especially with the maneuver bomber. Look at this. Oh my god, my HP. Going over there. Very nice. And I believe there's a specific part in this. I'm not sure if there was a match that I've had with a bunch of raids. So like there's basically a whole match full of raids, and yeah, this mobile suit was just going in for the beam vibration. Going over here, going in, missing. Oh god, I'm so sloppy with this thing. Going over here. Wild. Player below me was trying to aim at me. Players started to attack him, and you know, it wasn't really fair in this whole sort of scenario. It was just 5v1, and they just kept on, you know. It's just bad moments, man. Just one of those bad moments. You know, at this specific moment, I could have just launched Hades, but you know, I was like, nah. Going over here. And I just feel like the game just bans me from this dock or something. Like, I fucking love that thing. Going over here. Going after shot after shot. Look at this. Very nice. Trying to catch this player in the nice circle right there. MCOM did not connect. And you know, it's just, that's one of this mobile suit's problems. It's just sometimes the MCOM cannot connect, and sometimes it can. The other MCOM where it strikes, I think 3 times, that one is going to connect, you know, majority of the time. But the one that staggers is just, it's pretty damn deadly when it hits. Right there, I think I got a little bit more I think I got a little bit too into it. And yeah, this guy, he was rocking the Mark II also. And you know, I could have grabbed a different video instead of that video, but basically that was just an idea of, you know, this mobile suit, if it had this like scenario, you can aim at a bunch of dudes if you wanted to. And you know, I think the what other mobile suit can do that? The new Gundam can also do that, but I think it could aim at like around 3 opponents, something like that. But this thing just, yeah, I love this Toddesritter. It's got this goddamn head of a goddamn chicken. A mean chicken. Right over here, my game just awkwardly skipped right there for some weird apparent reason. I don't know why. Boosting. Trying to catch after this Dryzen right there. Look at this. Beautiful. This mole suit is just even, it's so good. It's just so good in where it goes at. Very nice. And I just like the whole sort of, you know, gold color of this mole suit. You know, it's a really nice technique. Right over here, I think I was aiming at this Gabaldi, trying to aim a little bit elevated. He was doing a good job trying to keep you know, his legs in a down low, maybe. Going over here, trying to go after this mobile suit. And this mobile suit has the capability of breaking a GBO2's shield. If you want to try it, go for it. And I think this whole enemy team was probably a clan, but I'm not 100% sure. But they were just rocking some really, really nice colors. Very, very nice. Dryzen just going in for the nice, silly axe, you know? I could imagine this, if this thing just was rocking that axe, it would just be even more deadly. But yeah, very, very, very good. Right over here, I just keep on, I don't know why, but you know, I just feel like my brain chain just snaps, and I was just like, man, I could have handled that situation a little bit more better with that Gabathly. I could have just tackled and watch him fall delicately on the snow. Delicately. But yeah, it's just, it's really, really, you know, it could be very, very annoying, especially if you are a support and you don't have a dodge roll, and this thing is just you know, just shooting at you non-stop, and you can't dodge its MCOMs. And you know, when the MCOMs catches you, it's either going to stagger you or not. Now this is a lefty and righty mobile suit. I accidentally shot the side of that that section right there by accident, activating this mobile suit's, you know, skill. Absolute beam spam going over here. Look at this. If a player is just giving you trouble, use this in 1v1s. Just right off the bat, you use this in 1v1s. You're gonna you're gonna do some damage. Going over here. Look at this. Very, very nice. Very nice. Look at this. Wow. You want some beams? I'll give you some beams. You want some too? Okay. I'll give you some beams too. Look at this. Dryzen's like, enough's enough. I'm like, yes. Take some. God damn. Now, using this mole suit, you can use it effectively, and what I mean effectively, you could literally run. You can run away the whole match. You can literally run away the whole match, and you could just literally spam dudes with these beams in the distance. And this, I think this is probably one of the most easiest mole suits that you can probably, you know, have a no death sort of thing. And yeah, it's really, really nice. Very, very good. Look at this. I got an award for, I got a gold award for missing all my shots right there. Going over here, doing a nice, you know, scissor strike on his toe. Going over here. Look at this. Very, very, very nice. And I'm not using this mole suit very good. You can time this mole suit's maneuver armor correctly. Look at this. Blind as a bat, shooting through the smoke. going after this Trizen. Trizen was trying to do a really nice maneuver right there. GBO2 launched its rockets from a distance. Very, very, very nice. Look at this. You can definitely treat this in a melee build. So you can definitely treat this in close quarters too. But you know, close quarters is, it's really fun sometimes. Going over here. Shot through the smoke with the tri-beam shield right here. And you know, the Toddesritter is such a huge target, but with such a huge target, it's not a disappointment in a lot of the scenarios. When I'm trying to use this mole suit, I know that I get some good matches. Sometimes I get like a 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, or you know, the 4th. I usually get some really good normal basic matches, which, you know, some good shenanigans right here. Oh, you're nasty, ain't you? Look at you. You're a little nasty. Very good. So yeah, this thing is just very nice and gold and solid object. It's real big, solid, tough metallic object. Now I think in this specific moment there was a Zaku 3 custom that was gonna strike me. This could have costed the match. If I didn't catch this, I could have not done really good this match. And I just love this really nice epic animation that this mole suit just brings out into the moments. And you know, there's a model kit of the Toddesritter, and I think the Toddesritter comes out in some specific games, but I'm not 100% sure. But you know, this thing's just got this real nice striking pose of a mobile suit, just going in shot after shot after shot, just like going after whoever we see. And it was just basically kind of like a, you know, running over these players, which is kind of like a, you know, kind of a sad state at this whole sort of scenario right here. I'm missing all my shots. I'm just like, oh man, I don't know what's going on over here. And yeah, they were able to do some real nice damage on that dude, and the whole enemy team was basically filled with nothing but raids. And that was just kind of a sad state of you know, stuff like that is just kind of hard to go up against, especially when your team just, you know, is always messing up in those sort of moments. And yeah, it's really not cool. Using my high heels to my advantage, you know, just going in. Just look at this thing, just holding it in, just holding it. I'm ready to. Oh, okay. What the heck was that? All right. So basically, the whole enemy team had nothing but, you know, raids, blue crosshairs. That's all I see right there. I'm just like, oh man, this is the best. This guy went, you know, really nice. He did a good spin right there. Would love to pull off that violence. One of our players just literally said, leave this to me. This is just Man, this is just one of the worst scenarios for the enemy players. And this Zaku basically striked at nothing right there. He basically striked in the middle of nowhere. I'm just like, okay, right over here, player basically took me by surprise. He's using Effort's Snide. And yeah, gonna tap this stuff, you know, doing that golden fill, you know. Look at the tight thighs, man. Just tight combat, tight everything. Going over here. And it wasn't fair. Look at this. 6 players. It was just basically 6 players after this one Tristan. Tristan just wouldn't be able to handle the whole situation, no matter. I know for a fact not that many players in the game could handle 6 players in the same time with the Tristan, so there was no escape. I'm going over here. Pumping, blasting, going in. Very nice. Now this mole suit's got this real nice agility and ability. Look at this. The skies are filled with MCOMs. Using my beam machine gun right here. Holding it in, letting it out. Look at this. You don't have to worry about missing your first shot. Your other 5 shots will land. Oh God. This is Toddesritter for you on the ground, and it just, the beam sabers and all this, you know, all this yellow stuff from this mole suit, it just does what it's supposed to do. And I believe in this specific mode, this Zaku 3 just had a terrible match. He couldn't do anything about it. It was just a bad match for this dude. Waiting for that diamond shape. Click. Going after this player right here. Team member right here rocking the Optimus Prime colors, you know. He's going for that Prime melee. Doing that Prime combat. Look at this. This is a prime example of a catch. Look at this Prime kick. There you go, Prime. Damn. Pushing up. Very nice. And that was kind of a little bit overkill right there. Oh gosh. And yeah, this is Toddesritter doing the work right here. Look at this. Definitely 14 out of 10. See y'all later. Take care.